What up, y'all? What up, YouTube? It's Jay Bucket. We back at it again. We about to talk about Black Lightning Season 2, Episode 2. And to me, this was a slower episode than the last one in a way. You got to find it was more about story building, which I like. We found out that the green light babies, they can live outside of a pod for about 6 months before they die. I thought that this one lady that got out, that Gambi had got out of her pod, and she went on a little rampage because she had schizophrenia or whatnot. But Jefferson helped her cure that. Well, not cure that. He helped her come out of her psychosis. So that makes me think. I'm thinking that she's already cured, or her powers have already manifested into her bloodstream, and that it works now. I'm not sure, but I think since he shocked her, that her powers might be actually functioning properly now. If not, it's because if not, then I misunderstood, and they still need his blood. They don't just need his powers; they need his blood to do experiments on. I don't understand why Jen hasn't figured that out when that was the whole move of last season. Or maybe she's trying to figure out a way to do it without using his blood, because they asked her how she got his blood, why she got his blood, things of that nature. On another tip, we saw my boy Khalil. We saw Khalil this episode, and he was I'm sorry, y'all. We saw Khalil this episode, and he was more so, like I thought. He's concerned about Jane. He don't want to be painkiller. He doesn't want to be this vicious killer. He don't know that he killed her dad either. You know what I'm saying? And and she's in a crossroads in her life because she loved this man, but she know how dangerous he is. He killed her father once, tried to kill him twice. So it's kind of hard to have feelings for somebody that's killing somebody that's always been there for you. So that's something that's always difficult. Sorry, y'all. They having a little Fortnite tournament going on over there, even though they all trash, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not on sticks. But that's beside the point. Go look me up on PlayStation, you know what I'm saying? Boogie 5300. That's me. And we can get some matches in. Back to this Black Lightning thing. Black Lightning, I really like. I think I'm starting to see what Jen was talking about when Black Lightning first started going out and being a vigilante and saving people, how she felt like it was an addiction. Because if you look at Anissa's not caring about none of the girls' feelings that she's hurting. In my opinion, she's just out for the thrill of the hunt. Like, she's just out. She's just having fun being a hero. You know what I'm saying? She's more so having a flash moment to where she want to high five and be like, yeah, we got him. Can't nobody touch us, Thunder Gang. You know what I'm saying? She's out here. She's everything right now to her is all about her community and getting better with her powers, which I understand. But at the same time, her father told her, like, you keep going the way you're going, you're going to get yourself in the hospital because you're not focused. Like, you're excited and you're happy that, you know what I'm saying, you're a superhero, but it's distracting you from staying focused. The mission's not over, in my opinion. The mission's never over until you get back out of your super suit. So as long as you're in your super suit, you have a duty and an obligation to help as many people as possible, which is how Khalil got hurt. Black Lightning, he lost focus in his suit, went to go talk to the pastor, and Khalil got shot. You know what I'm saying? So things like that happen if you don't focus and are aware 24/7. And with her power, she has to be, because she could take down a building in 2 seconds.
Nigga, did you switch it?
Then we gonna switch over to
JT.
the youngest daughter Jennifer, and her whole take on the situation of the green light babies. So Izzy, the boy that I was talking about last episode that ran away because of his
Nigga, use my
because he came back to life, and his parents had his mama told him that he wanted to die, and then his sister, or I think it was his auntie, told him to run, but she ended up telling him that she didn't want to see him again. She just wanted to make sure he's okay. Come to find out, Izzy doesn't have the powers of Virgil like I thought. He is not Virgil Hawkins, which I was really hoping he was. Like I was hoping.
I landed here shifting.
Why should I be so loud? Like, these niggas, they suck. They actually communicating like they about to win the match. It's pissing me off. But anyway, back to what I was saying, bro. They had to come in here and play the game. I don't understand it. But like I was saying, then you got Jennifer. Yeah, her powers are unstable, and she's feeling more like a freak every day, and like she don't want them. And so yeah, like I was saying about Izzy, his power is that he makes you tell the truth, whether it's good, bad, or ugly. He's gonna make you tell the truth if he looks at you while his power flare up. And I think that's a good power to have, but also a bad power to have, because every government in the world will want you under their control, and once they get you, they're not gonna treat you like a human. They're gonna treat you like a device. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll probably use you to like get answers out of people and then send you to a jail cell. That's how I figured they would use you. But he used it on the family, and we got a little insight on how everybody is feeling right now. Jefferson's mad at Anissa for being reckless with her powers and possibly endangering the whole family, doing whatever she want to do. Yeah, don't forget she was out robbing people last episode without the suit. So then he went to the wife and he started with Jennifer, and then Jennifer with Jasmine. Her feelings was she felt like she's a freak who dislikes. I mean, she's a person with powers that dislikes people with powers. So she was calling Izzy's all type of freaks and bag boy and stuff like that, and they was like, hey, calm down. But that's her take on it right now. She's just kind of disgusted with anybody with powers. You know, Jen, the mother, on the other hand, I really felt her, man. It was about time. Just a pinch, just a little bit of hood mama came out of her. You know what I'm saying? Like, a little bit of black mama came out of her today when she was like, I'm sick of all your whining and your crying. Like you gonna have to woman up. Like, you got powers. Ooh, okay. Learn how to use them. Learn how to control them. So therefore, you don't have to use them. If you learn how to control your powers, you don't never have to use them, in my opinion. But you must learn how to control them so that you don't randomly hurt people like you just shocked your mom the other day. Then we get this scene with Jen and Khalil where they meet up, and he's telling her how he's sorry and he never meant to do it. And this is what I felt the whole first season. He doesn't have a choice. Khalil doesn't have a choice. This man gave him back his legs, and if he goes against him in any way, he's going to kill him. Plus, he just lost cyanide, and he blames Painkiller for that. Like, how you gonna blame me when she's supposed to have indestructible skin? Like, I mean, of course you can't talk back, but Tobias, well, he's a loose cannon right now. He's cleaning up loose ends. I say he's a loose cannon because killing anybody that would have been loyal to, or that has been loyal to him. Like, the only person in my mind that he have on his team right now is Painkiller, and Painkiller's looking for a way out. Last episode I said that they had a lot of women in those pods, or maybe they were all women. Turns out, no. Today we seen that it's not just all women in there. I think it's probably selected by the powers that you have. And when I say that, it's like maybe like powers dealing with weather and nature, or in one room, or doing this, and powers dealing with mental powers like telekinesis, or in another room. I don't know. This is just my guess, but how crazy would it be to wake up 30 years later and the whole world has changed? Like I said, this was more so of a where is who in the story right now. Like Thunder, I really liked her storyline because I asked y'all last video. I was like, what, she still talking to the Asian girl? Are they still together? What's going on? We find out today that everything right now is a rush to her. She's just doing everything for the thrill of it. She's dating, or not dating, but gaming supermodels like a dude. She's up here, You know what I'm saying? While she's doing that, while she's having fun with these women and doing her thing, she realizes that the Asian girl that I was telling you about that was there last time she had got attacked, she's working and she see her and she was like, dang, bro, you ain't hit me up or talk to me in a minute, but you out here living your best life. You know, Thunder was up there trying to, you know, sweet talk her or whatever, and she just said, I got to get back to work. And I think that's what got Thunder. What I mean by that is, like, she's used to people. It just looks like she's used, even her first relationship on the show with that one girl that only lasted like an episode or two. She's used to she's used to them caring more than her, right? So right now, she's in the crossroads of a person that she cares a lot, but she's not going to let that hinder her or her future. So she's like, I got to get back to work. I'm not about to deal with this. You know, kind of blew her off. And I think that's going to really bother Thunder because she ain't never been blew off before. So I think that's something that she can look forward, that can be looked forward to in the upcoming seasons. They made my man step down in principal. They didn't just make him step down, though. They switched it up and made him champion the new one. Like, they made him champion the new white principal. And, like, the messed up part about it is that's really how it be. Like, you don't care about the students. You don't care about the teachers or the parents. You don't care about what they feel, where they come from or nothing. You're just like, oh, we're going to put this guy here because we've been trying to do this for a while now. And Jefferson messed up good enough for us to let us do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not really concerned about children. They're just concerned about money. In fact, they want to shut the school down when it's one of the most, I think, profitable and successful schools in that country. Not country, but in that state. So they really just don't like, I think the board really they didn't like Jefferson because he was a good principal and he cared more about the kids than he cared about making them happy. Now they got somebody that wants to make them happy more than, you know what I'm saying, the children. But I'm kind of glad because he has way more freedom now. He actually has a free period to catch up on his work because he's a teacher now. He's a full-time or part-time teacher. So he can you know, he has one class that he has to teach, which is like, I don't know, science, social studies, history. I'm pretty sure he probably is going to teach history, which wouldn't be out of character for him. Teaching history, and one thing that I do love is that they brought back the same thing. Like, there's no missing pieces so far for me in this storyline. Like, you might not get it the first, second, or episode, but you're gonna get it in the season. Like, I was waiting to see how he was gonna handle it, and he was breaking down on stage in front of his students because he know how hard it is for black students to just to even give school your full attention. Sometimes it's hard, and it can hurt you in the long run. Like, and when I say hurt you in the long run, like, well, in the short run, like, say you're all fully committed to school, but you live in the hood. Some people are gonna test you. You might get robbed. You might get, you know, that's just how it is. And he knows where they come from, and he know how hard it is to stay on the straight and narrow. So he was up there about to cry until, I forgot his name, but the student from last year with the glasses that made a human wall because they wasn't allowed to leave. Like, they serious about it. He stood up and asked him, whose life is this? You know, his mantra.
Oh, JT.
And every student in there, white, black, Latino, every student in there knew it, spoke it, and believed in it. Like, when you have somebody like that, not just a leader of men, but a leader of a generation, you gotta let that man build. You gotta let that man work. If I was on the board or in the crowd somewhere and I saw that, bro, I promise you, I'd have been like, you know what? You can keep your job, bro. We're gonna have to let you keep your job because stuff like this don't happen every day. Teachers don't care this much every day, and students don't think teachers care this much every day. You know what I'm saying? So it's a unique bond he has with his students. But he's gonna become a teacher. So and then they want him to, and it's kind of making me mad because it's like, you want me to tap dance? He want me to shuck and jive for this white man, and his other black homie was like, and tap dance too. And it just goes to show you that just because you're darker than someone else, they are intimidated by you for no reason at all. You, like, that's one thing I don't understand. And we will get back to the story. But anybody, wherever you are around the world and you're watching my videos, don't believe the hype. All black people are not violent, evil killers or gangbangers or nothing like that, bro. Every race has the same problems as every race, in my opinion. Except for, you know what I'm saying, being oppressed in America. But I'm saying, like, every race has killers and robbers and all that. Every race has the same kind of criminals. Okay? So there's no way that a whole race could be bad, in my opinion. There's no way that a whole race could be bad. And if you ever hung out or been around black people, they're some of the most open people and loving people that you could ever be around. What race around this world accepts every race without a problem? And that would be, you know, so just take a step back and look at it, because Black Lightning it's a next level show, bro. And it's got to be the blackest TV show on television. It shows different shades of black. Even Tobias Well, he's black. He might be albino. But how many albinos do you get to see in the TV show? You know, that's a form of black. You know what I'm saying? You got light-skinned women on here. I mean, light-skinned people on here. In my opinion, you can bring Latinos in, because Latino is a form of brown, in my opinion. They might not be black like us, but there's a slim line, because you have black Dominicans and black Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? There's a line right there that you don't have to cross, or you could. But I'm just letting you know. And then it was just a good episode. And I'm talking about, it wasn't a lot of I mean, there was some action scenes that were cool, but I was more so taken in by the story, which was a great story. Anyway, let me know what y'all think, bro. Black Lightning, Season 2, Episode 2, baby.